morning, everybody. This is my first vlog. So it is about 6:30 in the morning. I am gonna get up and get ready and get headed to the gym. We'll see you in the next clip. Okay guys, I just got to the gym and I kind of just wanted to give a little bit of background about gyms and workouts for me. I work out at two different places. I work out at the rec center at LCU and I work out at Freedom Fitness. So what I do for my workouts kind of varies between where I go. For example, LCU doesn't have a squat rack, which I really don't like, but so if I work legs, like today I'm going to do a leg day, I can't squat, so I kind of have to do things around what equipment we have. So you will see a leg day today, so let's get going. Okay guys, so just to warm up, I am going to do a few sprints on the treadmill. It's kind of cold outside, so just to get warm, like I said, I'm going to do probably about 2 or 3 sprints at about 7 or 8 mph. So I'm going to get that done. Okay guys, so for today's workout, I am going to do a voiceover so I can describe everything that I'm doing for you. So starting off, this is just a little warm up for my first exercise. I have 85 pounds on the bar. This is a Smith machine for those wondering, not a squatting rack. I don't like squatting heavy on these, so that's kind of where the difference was for me. I'm just doing these to warm up. Like I said, no real number. It doesn't really matter what I go to, just kind of to get into the motion of what I'm about to do. But in the next clip, you will see that I go up in weight. I have 105 pounds on the bar. And this is kind of just helping me build onto the weight for my squats. Notice that I'm a little bit wider in my stance. And then also, as I go up, I'm really squeezing my butt cheeks. It looks kind of funky, but this is how you really engage those muscles back there. I did 3 sets of 10 for this. In this whole workout, my sets will be 3, and my reps will be about 10 to 15. And for those of you wanting to lose weight, about 3 sets with high reps, you want to go from anywhere between 8 to 20, and those are best for fat loss. This next exercise is stiff leg deadlifts. I really love these. I do these almost every leg day. For these, I'm keeping the tension on my heels, really pulling up with my hamstrings and my glutes, and notice I'm squeezing those butt cheeks still, making them look funky. Okay, and my next exercise is lunges. I really like doing these because they're really easy to modify. It doesn't matter where you are, you can do them. But for today, I did 3 sets of 10, and I have 25 pounds in each hand. With my lunges, I like to take a pause step in between them because it really helps me because I have bad knees. It helps me stabilize them a little bit more. I've noticed when I just walk through them, I kind of overextend my knee over my toe, which you definitely do not want to do. Again, these are something easy you can modify with weight or with sets. It doesn't matter. Do what makes you comfortable. Okay, next I do wall ball thrust things that I don't know what to call. These I really like because you can do them wherever. You don't have to be in a gym. These balls are super cheap to get at Academy. I did 3 sets of 20 for these. Notice again that I'm really squeezing my butt cheeks. I like movements like this because they're compound movements, meaning they really activate more muscle groups than just one. I'm using my legs, I'm using my abs, I'm using my arms. So there's something that really get you tired, really get you going, that you almost could substitute for cardio, which I often do. Okay, my next exercise will be zombie walks. I really like these because for me, they help my mobility with heavy lifting. They are something that kind of straightens the outer of the thigh. These look really stupid, but they work. You should feel a huge burn when you're done. So for these, I kind of just walked back and forth until I felt like it was really burning. This is probably about 20 feet-ish. I don't know. But I walked back and forth about 3 or 4 times.
Okay, and then my last exercise before I go on to cardio are the Bosu ball hip thrusts. Notice that my body is a complete straight line. I'm really using my hamstrings and my glutes. My lower back is in line with my whole body. My chin is tucked, which is really important. You don't want to be pushing around. But like I said, you want to focus on keeping your body in a whole line because that really makes sure that you put the emphasis on your hamstrings and your glutes. Love my crazy hair. Okay, now I'm putting the band around the lower part of my thighs, and I'm just going to do some glute raises with this. Again, with me in powerlifting, this helps your mobility. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you could put some weight on your lap. But for me, if you do quite a few of these, you can feel a burn. Notice how I'm not overextending.
Okay guys, I just finished up my workout. You would have saw the footage by now, but I thought I'd share a story with y'all about my gym experience today. Super funny, never happened to me before, always a fear of mine. But as you saw, I warmed up on the treadmill and I finished up my sprints. I did about 30 seconds each at 8, and I finish and I step on the little side bearing and totally missed and completely tripped. My butt was just sliding off of the little belt thing, but yeah, hilarious. Luckily there was only one other person in the gym with me. Sadly, he was like 3 treadmills down from me, so he saw the whole thing. Pretty sure I have like road rash on my butt right now, but yeah, just keeping it real with y'all. So I'm about to go eat some breakfast. I will show y'all what I'm eating today, like I said, so see you in a bit.
Okay guys, I figured real quick while I scarf down my eggs, this is the finished product. 1 whole for white. I put ketchup on because eggs by themselves are really gross. So here's my phone. The MyFitness app looks just like that. So anytime I eat something, I go to diary. Sorry, let me zoom in. And so usually for breakfast I have the same thing. I don't remember what I had last time, but right here you see how I usually eat 4 egg whites and 1 whole. And then I haven't had ketchup in a while, so I'm just going to search ketchup. And then add. So it's all on there. And then so total that was 160 calories for the day. And then if I go down, I can click on nutrition and it will tell me what my protein was, what my carbs were, and what my fat was. And to figure this out, I can show y'all a little bit later. I use the If It Fits Your Macros guidelines. Super cool website. You just put in your information and it spits out what you need. So daily, I get about 142 grams of protein. Typically, I get 142 grams of carbs. I told y'all I'll probably keep that a little light today since I am going to pig out on Thanksgiving, and 54 grams of fat, which will probably be a little bit higher since I'm doing a little bit lower carb. So that is all. See you for the next meal.
Okay guys, so I just got off work. While I was there, I ate some almonds. I tracked it on MyFitnessPal, and now I'm about to eat this 1 protein bar because I'm about to go grocery shopping and I don't want to be super hungry while I'm there and getting groceries because you know how that turns out. I will let you know what I eat a little bit later, maybe even what I got for my groceries, so I'll see you in the next clip.
Okay guys, so it is 5 o'clock. The last thing I have eaten was my protein bar. I am cooking dinner. I've been munching on some celery while I work on the computer. I'm probably going to eat a pack of tuna while I cook because I won't eat until Ephraim gets home. The tuna that I prefer, so I don't like plain tuna. I will eat it if I have to, but I love these Tuna Creations Ranch. They're 80 calories, 2 gram fat, 1.5 carb, and 14 protein. So pretty good. I will put this in my FitnessPal. So tonight for dinner, I'm making some ground beef. Usually I make it in bulk. I know a lot of fitness people eat lean beef, but when me and Efren are low carb, higher fat, we eat ground beef quite a bit. Also, it's super cheap. So like I said earlier, Thanksgiving is Thursday, so me and Efren are keeping it pretty low carb for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That way we can pig out on Thursday and not really feel super guilty about ourselves. A little bit later, I'll kind of sit down and talk to you about how I plan out my meals for the week, how I decide if I want to be low carb, if I want to be high carb, or how all that goes. I've kind of just learned how my body works, and so that really is beneficial for me. But if you don't know, it's kind of good to stay on a plan. But that's it for now. I'm gonna cook my ground beef, eat me some tuna, and I will see you a little bit later. Okay guys, so here is my last meal of the day. In the bottom of the bowl I have some iceberg lettuce. On top I have about 6 ounces of ground beef, some cheese, and a little bit of ketchup. Most of my meals are pretty simple. This is kind of my bunless cheeseburger salad kind of meal. Kind of weird, but I like it, whatever. And so this whole meal is in my FitnessPal. It comes out to 390 calories. So today my calories are still pretty low. I barely made it over 1,000, so I have room to eat a snack later if I do get super hungry. But if not, no worries. It's not that bad if you don't get to your calories. So after I eat this up, I will talk to you a little bit about how I plan my food around my goals for the week. Okay guys, so this has been my full day of eating and a leg workout. But I just kind of wanted to talk about the eating aspect of kind of living a healthy lifestyle, or dieting, or bulking, or whatever. For me personally, I am not following a cut, I'm not following a bulk, I'm kind of just eating intuitively. I know how my body responds to food now. It's kind of what happens after you have gone on a cut and gone on a bulk, and you know what different foods will do to your body. So for example, yesterday was Sunday, and Sundays I designate as my day where I don't track, I don't worry about what I eat, because I spend it with my mom and my dad and my sister and my niece. And so I eat what I want. I eat to where I'm comfortable and content. I don't overeat, but I enjoy what I eat. So for example, I had pasta, and I had Alfredo sauce, which is very fatty. So both of those together were very indulgent of me. And so going into the week for today, I knew that personally I would prefer a low carb day today, because it kind of counterbalances how I eat. Because you have to think about it as a week, not as a day. So I could have a really bad day, but it doesn't matter how many calories you eat in a day, it matters how many calories you eat in a week. And that's one thing that people don't realize, is that really within a week's time you should have burned more calories than what you consumed. So if I have one day where I just go really overboard and I eat tons of junk or whatever, I can counteract that by really watching what I eat the next day or the next few days. So like I said, this week I know that it's Thanksgiving week and I'm going to be eating a lot. So I know I'm really going to watch what I eat the next 3 days. Like I said, it's just intuitive of me that I know this. But if you have other goals, you should think about what goals you have in mind. For example, it was the spring of 2015, and I really wanted to get down to my leanest. So I followed a ketogenic diet for about 2 months, consistently, and that's how I got down to 140. Could I maintain a ketogenic lifestyle? Me personally, probably not. I like carbs too much. In ketogenic, you have to have 30 grams or less of carbs. So you really have to think about what goals you have in mind. And if you have questions about this, feel free to ask. But like I said, I use If It Fits Your Macros kind of template. I don't follow exactly, because if you saw my MyFitnessPal post earlier, I was about 600 calories lower than what I had planned for the day. I didn't necessarily hit my carbs or my fats. However, I hit my protein, which is what I find most important. And so the way If It Fits Your Macros works is you look at the nutritional value of everything. And I think that's what is one thing that's really important, because we eat yogurt or we eat granola or we eat fruit because we think it's healthy. And all those things can be healthy, but you need to look at the nutritional value of it. If you get regular strawberry Yoplait yogurt, it's full of sugar. If you get Greek yogurt, it's a lot healthier. It's not as many sugar grams. It's higher in protein, whereas regular strawberry Yoplait yogurt is not as high in protein. And in order to build lean body mass, you have to have a decent amount of protein. Typically people say it's about 1 to 1.5 grams per pound of body weight. And so that's kind of a guideline to follow through with how much protein you should be consuming. I can't remember if I said this earlier, but you can always find what your macros, which your macronutrients are, at ifitfitsyourmacros.com. It's IIFYM, and they're awesome tools. They have awesome articles that can help and really guide you in the right direction, because I know when I started all of my fitness stuff, I didn't know anything. It really took a lot of research. I had to sit down and look stuff up. I had to look up YouTubers to see who I could follow and who could give me advice about this stuff, because I didn't know what I was doing. So that's kind of what led me to where I am now. But like I said, if you have different goals than I have, you need to find what works best for you. If it's ketogenic, if it's paleo, if it fits your macros, which I really like, because you can live an everyday lifestyle without having to worry about, is this an okay food? Is this a healthy food? Is this a bad food? Food shouldn't have labels. They all are a source of energy. They all fuel your body in different ways. You just have to know that your body reacts to those in different ways. So like I said, kind of going into more of the intuitive stuff again, is I know that if I do have quite a bit of carbs, that my body's going to bloat. If I maintain it to a moderate amount, I'm pretty okay. Okay, sorry, my camera died on me. But that is going to be it for today. If you have any more questions about If It Fits Your Macros, keto, or any other kind of food, diet, lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, leave your comments or questions down below and I can try to get them answered. This was very broad and very general day, so just leave those for me and I will try to answer them. If you like the video, make sure you press the like button so I can get some likes. And if you have a YouTube account, make sure you just subscribe to my account. Thanks, guys.